Have you ever wanted to make a website, but coding's just too hard and Squarespace doesn't seem to come together? Well, today I have a solution for you. Introducing Google Sites. I'll be teaching you the basics of Google Sites and how to make your own website. Let's hop onto Google Sites and see what we're working with. First of all, make sure you're in Google and then type in Google Sites in the URL. It should be the first one to pop up, but then press Google Drive. This will take you to the Google Sites page. From here, you want to press blank site. Perfect, now we have a website, but the website isn't looking the best. I mean, yes, we did make a website, but it looks really boring. So how about we go more in depth? Next, we're gonna make a banner. And in order to do that, we're gonna go back to Google and type in Canva. Once we're on this page, we're gonna press create, and we're not gonna create a presentation like we would normally do. We're gonna press custom size at the very bottom when you scroll. The width is going to be 1600 pixels and the height is going to be 400 pixels. After you've typed up your dimensions, press create new design. Next, you should see a rectangle on your screen.
Nice.
Now this is your banner, your working space. Make sure nothing goes outside of this rectangle or else you won't be able to see it on your website. Now for the sake of time, I'm just going to use a template as my banner, but feel free to customize your own banner. If you're going to have more than one page on your website, make sure you have multiple banners for each page. Try to make each one more unique than the other, but try to keep the same theme or else your website will be all over the place. Once you're happy with your banners, we need to download it as an image. Press share at the top right of your screen and then press download. Make sure to download it as a PNG and also beware, download each page as a separate file. As you can see here, I'm selecting the page I want to download, and once that's downloaded, I select the next page. And then once that's downloaded, I select the final page. If you do not download them as a separate file, it will lead to complications with your website. Once everything's downloaded, we can delete this title for our title page because we don't need that. Then press image and then upload. Search through your drive to find where you downloaded your banners, select the one you want, and press open. After you've pressed open, you will see that there is a picture in place of your banner, but you will also see that some of it is cut off.
No! God, please, no! No!
And sometimes this may not actually be what it looks like on the website. So throughout this tutorial, we're gonna press preview on the top of your screen to see what your website would look like to the viewer. Once you confirm that nothing is cut off, we can move on to the next step. The website that you create is most likely not gonna be just one page, so we need multiple pages. Press pages on the right side of your screen, and then at the very bottom, press the plus icon. A pop-up should say new page. Name your new page to whatever you'd like and press done. Just like we did before, we want to delete the title and then press image to upload our second banner. I also made a third page because I made 3 banners. Alright, sweet! Now we know the fundamentals. Next, we're going to learn how to embed a document onto your website. Select the page that you want to embed a document into, and then press Insert, and then Embed. There will be a pop-up that says Embed from the web, and it asks you for a URL. We can open a new tab and go to the document you want to embed onto the website, and then copy the URL. After that, you can paste that same URL into the part where it says enter the URL. And if you haven't adjusted the viewing settings, it's going to ask you to change the access settings. Once it's done, you should see the document embedded into your website. Press the viewer option to see what the audience sees. You should have a scrollable document with a gray box in the corner. Once people press that, it should lead you directly to your document. If you want to spice up your website a little bit, you should add images. In order to do that, look at the right side of your screen. Under the Insert tab, press Images. Insert whatever photo you'd like. I just found this croissant photo on my computer, and you're allowed to drag it wherever you want along your screen and adjust it to whatever position you'd like. If you want to take it a step further, you can look at the right side of your screen and you can see how they're like images. You can press those, upload however many images you want, and also you have the ability to add captions underneath. Once you're done and once you feel happy with it, we can move on to the next step, which is adding buttons. I'm on page 3 this time, and in the Insert tab, we scroll all the way down to Button. You'll see a pop-up that says Insert Button. You can name it whatever you want, and after you name it, you can link it to whatever page you want. After you've done that, you will see a rectangle that pops up. You can adjust the size, you can adjust the position, and you can also add multiple buttons like I'm doing here. If you ever want to check and make sure that your website works, you can always press preview and make sure your buttons are clickable and make sure they send you to the right page. Next, we're going to learn how to change the theme and color of our website. If you would like to do this, press the themes button on the right side of your screen, and then you'll see a bunch of templates you can choose from. You are also allowed to create your own theme. If you want to do this, press custom, and then you can choose a name. I just chose theme 1. There are a bunch of preset colors that you can choose from, or you can enter the hex code of your custom colors if you don't like the presets. Once you're done, you also have the option to select the fonts that you would like on your website. Once you've created the theme, everything will automatically adjust, but if you don't like the color that it automatically adjusted to, you can press the palette button on the side of the footer and change what style the footer is. If you would like to go even further than just having an image, you can scroll down to Image Carousel. Then you can add images from Google or upload your own images, and in that carousel, it will constantly rotate those images. It's a nice dynamic to have in your website if you're looking for a next level website. Once you feel happy with the way your website looks, make sure to press publish. You'll be given the option to customize your web address. It's not really necessary. After you've chosen your web address, you press publish. Here's a quick note. Pressing publish is extremely important. If you go back and update something in your website, it unfortunately doesn't automatically update to the latest version for you.
What?
So even if you're adding a new text box or an image, or even as small as changing a letter, be sure to hit publish. Say you want to share your website, press the link icon to the right of the preview icon and copy the published site link. You can paste this link into email and it should automatically send the link to the published version of the website. You can paste this into a URL just to make sure that it works, and there you have it. You have your own website. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something new. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.